I got to do this over.
I don't like that. It's like that.
You don't like that it's already pre-worn out?
That don't make sense. I don't like the Boba Fett hat. Sorry. The Boba Fett hat that you guys gave me, it fit. But like this, the Lego, it's like,
Yeah.
I guess because it's supposed to be like classic space, broken helmet.
But all of them are like that, even
I
the
know,
other
it's
ones.
just weird. I like some of the other ones.
Hey, it's Jabbo.
And they might be bricks.
Welcome to BrickTsar, your home for vintage Lego. And today we're going to do that thingy called a BrickTsar answer thingy. What's the BrickTsar answer thingy? I forgot.
It's the show where we used to play copyrighted music.
Oh, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, you know, I actually ended up getting the copyright claims on some of those videos. Not a copyright strike, though. Copyright claim. So we're going to answer some questions. This is going to be like a podcast, and I will put this on Anchor later.
Go check out Digital Frontier Podcast on Spotify.
When are you going to do another one?
I do it once a year.
You know what we should do? We should do reviews of these TV shows we watch together.
That's a good idea.
Because some of them are very annoying.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to answer these questions in no particular order, except for the first one, which I picked first.
You want me to read it?
Yes.
Or you read it?
It's from Brian McWilliams. Thank you, Brian. Oh, you want to read it? You can read it.
#BAT. Make sure you guys do that if you want your questions answered. Do you care as much about real roller coasters as you do models of them? If so, what are your favorites? And are there any you want to ride and have not? Man, why does he ask like the best question of all time?
This is a really good question. So, we would not have a love for models of roller coasters if we did not first love real roller coasters.
And roller coasters fall under the category of trains. So.
Yeah, so you've rode a lot more roller coasters than I have.
I have a list at like my coaster count on my phone, but I can't remember.
Yeah. So you've been real excited because they're building another roller coaster here in Georgia.
In Georgia, at like this small fair, or a fun park, they're building a huge roller coaster that's supposed to be like big, and I'm excited for that.
Yeah. And the only thing I've ever done is I've just rode every different roller coaster they've ever had at Six Flags.
Which is cool.
In Georgia. Six Flags over Georgia.
You have those super rare credits. Like I do too. I've like when I went to the amusement park, Kings Island, with my friends, we rode roller coasters that the next year they tore down. Mm-hmm. So we have credits that people can't ride those. So we got rare ones. And so do you got Viper, Deja Vu.
Deja Vu and Viper, yeah.
Z-Force, which is a big one because
Z-Force.
It's a big deal if you ride a roller coaster that not only has been torn down but had a very short lifespan.
Yeah, mini mine train.
Mm-hmm. See, no one can get
so
that credit.
I love, since I grew up here in Georgia, I had a love for the Scream Machine and the Georgia Cyclone. He likes the new Twisted Cyclone. I'm still partial to the old Cyclone.
I do like the old Cyclone, but I'm just a huge fan of RMC as many. It's like RMC has become like Star Wars license, or Lego's license of Star Wars. It's everyone buys it. It's like the generic coaster company that everyone likes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So a lot of my favorites are still at Six Flags, but I like some of the ones at Cedar Point. Mm-hmm. And what's the one that launches you?
Top Thrill Tracks.
And
we rode King to Ka.
And King to Ka, that's it. What's
Six Flags.
Okay, those are two similar roller coasters, right? So those, I like those. I like wooden roller coasters the best.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I do too.
Like Beast.
And El Toro.
Yeah. So what is a roller coaster you haven't rode yet that you want to
ride? That's a good question. Oh, man. Deja Vu, obviously. And we can still ride a clone of Deja Vu at some parts.
There's one that's similar to Deja Vu.
The Tron roller coaster, which is opening soon.
Did Dollywood have one that was like Deja Vu?
Dollywood had... they had one that we didn't get to ride, which is Lightning Rod, which is like Twisted Cyclone, except it launches you.
Okay.
And then I do want to ride that, and then... There's a lot of popular roller coasters that a lot of...
just destroyed the Emerald Night.
That a lot of like enthusiasts like to ride, that I would like to ride.
Yeah.
But I've rode basically all the important ones. Like we rode Beast. Mm-hmm. I rode Beast.
I didn't ride it.
I did. That's an old one.
Yeah, so it's a very good question, Brian, and we need to make more roller coaster models. I had the idea of doing it over the roof. Since you got your roofing skills, I want to do something on the roof.
And I want to ride, there's a clone of a Viper still around I want to ride.
Yeah, he also wanted me to build one in the backyard.
Oh, man.
right, here's Playing with Echoes. MPL says, what is your most despised Lego part ever? What is, you know what despised means?
The one you hate the most.
I despise the flick fire missile. Thank you. Do you have one that you despise? It's like you wish Lego wouldn't use so much, or you hate building it because it's hard to put together.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that Lego does that I don't like, but it's hard unless I'm building the set to know exactly what it is. Some of the wheels, I don't know. The Tron set, big flaw is that they made it where the wheels spin, but they're rubbing. It's just, I don't know.
Oh, you know what I think? Stickers.
Oh God, yeah, I would probably say stickers. My least favorite thing.
All right, King's Peak Creations says, have you ever had to pay customs or extra fees for Bricklink orders from another country?
I don't know.
He doesn't know because he doesn't.
Though I do know about Bricklink because of Bits and Bricks on Spotify.
Yeah, Bits and Bricks, not to be confused with Bits and Bricks. So I know I've never ever. The only thing I've ever had to, or been threatened to pay is when people didn't put enough postage. But we don't seem to. I've never had the customs fees ever, stuff coming to the U.S. or taxes, other than sales tax. All right, Heidi Ward says, do you have a lot of trains? No.
Oh no. Do we have all the Lego trains ever?
Yeah. No, I don't. I want to have all of them before the year 2000. That's the goal.
Oh, you don't have that?
No, I don't have all of them. I still got a couple that I'm working on.
Are you going to build any more cars?
For the
what car is this one?
That's called a brake van for brake coach. So, what was the question?
Do we have all the trains or a lot of trains?
Yeah. So, you know, when my dad was in the rehabilitation center, the nurse said, because he at the time he's 86, and they were like, "You're not old. You're very old." So, I don't have a lot of trains. I have very much a lot of trains. Yeah. So, Julian Bricksmith, he sent me a picture because Alex, his son, had a golden Thomas Mini, and he said, "Have you seen this or something?" My phone's recording. He says, so I sent him a picture of mine. So I went right down because I knew right where it was, and he's like, "Do you have a lot or something?" I'm like, "What do you think with the Thomas stuff?"
Yeah.
This is out of hand as the Lego collection. How often do you update your inventory on BrickTsar? Not anymore. It's so out of whack. So, you know what, on BrickTsar you can record what sets you have, keep a record of them.
And you know, there's something harder to do than that.
What?
There's an app where you can, all the movies you've ever seen, you can have like recorded. It's called Letterbox. It's for like movies.
Let you know what movies you've actually watched.
I forgot what movies I've seen. I've tried to put all of them on there.
Oh my goodness!
And how hard that is. It's like that.
What about movies that you forgot you watched?
Think about movies you forgot you saw in theaters. Like it wasn't until the night before I was thinking of my very first movie I remember seeing in theaters was SpongeBob because I remember getting scared. But remember I saw the Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah.
The second and third one in theaters. I completely forgot about that until last night.
I have no idea what movie I saw first in the theater.
How old do you think you would have been? Do you think you would have been
probably like 6? I mean, I'm sure that we went to movies when I was a kid, but you know, I went to Star Wars. I went to see Bugsy
Those are the
Malone.
big ones that you never forget.
I went and saw Sasquatch.
Like
movie.
My first Marvel movie was Avengers, the first Avengers.
What a dumb movie, Sasquatch. It's one of those those documentaries. All right, Drew Betts. His back question is, drum roll please, are you going to restore all of those steering wheel bricks? That's these things over here. In case you saw these, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
It's the goal is to eventually do as many of them as I can. So I got 2 that were used. I got old set that uses this that I'm going to piece together. It is a good project. Iggy Tommy says, is the Blackhead of the statue totally unique to this set? You remember that set? It's
the Princess Bride set.
It's Castletown Square. No, it's not. There's several of those. The solid face, no face Blackhead.
Oh yeah, there's a lot in Star Wars.
Pokemon Lover says, hello, do you reply? Easy Bricks says, ask BrickTsar. Wait a minute,
Wait a minute. That's an Ask BrickTsar?
What am I? Who am I, Brick Lover 18 all of a sudden?
Yeah.
So would you ever start a channel where you do random toy videos, please? P.S.
Yes.
Love the mock.
Yeah, we got J. Olsen 37.
I love
no. BrickTsar's Basement and Beyond.
Yeah. Wait, no. Jabbo 37.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. BrickTsar Toys.
BrickTsar Toys. I forgot about that.
It's all the same channel.
Why? I like J. Olsen 37.
Well,
You should rebrand it back to that.
I just changed it to Jabbo 37. That was going back to J. Olsen 37. I like the videos where you're recording, hello, this is Jolson 37.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think in the roller coaster video you say that.
Jolson.
When we had the green table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not the roller coaster, the slot car.
Yeah,
slot car video. All right. Singenator says, I'm glad you created a mock water car. That's for the Emerald Knight. He says you should do it more often, especially passenger cars. Can you build multiple identical cars all at the same time? Yes, you can. I built 2 at the same time, but it's expensive.
Yeah.
Geology Joe. Do you know Geology Joe?
Yes.
He comments a lot on my channel. He says, if you could choose any Lego building modular to be life-sized, so like, you know all the modulars we built, and you could live in it, which one would you choose? Also, which Lego vehicle would you use to commute with if there were human scale?
It would have to be one that had a toilet in it. I know the Pet Shop apartment set has a toilet in it.
Oh, this police station has a toilet in the jail.
Ooh.
Probably.
Does the detective's office have a toilet in the
I
set?
don't remember.
That's
a
one
good
of
question.
That's one of my favorite modulars.
The new hotel has a toilet. But
Yeah. It would have to be one with the green grocer. You got a lot of room. I think on the inside, the one with the most room. No, the fire station's got a lot of room too, and the town hall.
but the fire station is only 2 floors.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
But it's got more headroom, so you're not as claustrophobic.
You got the minimum headroom, then you got the max headroom.
We should. So one of the things I have wanted to do for like the last 10 years is do Lego House Hunters. That's where you do a comparison, take like 3 different buildings in Lego form and compare them, but do it in a serious manner. But some of them like it's totally cramped.
Yeah.
If you're in it, if you're even Lego figures in there, it's like there's like no room, or there's no bathroom, or there's no sink.
I remember the old Lego houses that they used to make. They don't do that anymore, do they? Really? They don't make houses.
They don't make complete houses. So you know, like the Building Bonanza, the townhome thing. They make open houses. They make more play sets.
I like the full houses, like the one that had the beach house, the yellow one, and then you had some of the neighborhood ones.
Oh yeah, they had the one house, and then you had the tree house.
And then the one with the doorbell where the dog would bark.
Yeah.
That's a good set.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish they do more like that.
Yeah. So
That was like the prime era of Lego.
What vehicle?
What vehicle?
Yeah. What vehicle would you drive? The
Oh,
DeLorean or a Tron bike?
Probably the DeLorean.
I'd probably drive the Batmobile.
The 60s one?
60s Batmobile.
Yeah. No, this.
Oh, the Titanic.
So I'd have the actual Titanic in real life. Or the Emerald Knight. See, you could have the Emerald Knight.
Yeah, why don't we drive trains to work? Singenator has another question. He's asking why BBI, when you search BBI, hashtag BBI, wait a minute. Apparently, this is the only Lego-related hashtag BBI that shows up when you use hashtag BBI to search for more BrickTsar, hashtag BBI. Why, oh why, YouTube algorithm, hashtag BBI. So it's one of my BBIs.
Do you still have that?
It's oh my goodness! It's the
old.
I don't even remember getting the sandcrawler.
Wait, that was at Second and Charles. Do you remember?
Yeah. I must have taken it. Oh, it was incomplete. It was missing some things, so I think I got it complete now.
I'll probably use the pieces in a mock somewhere.
So, yeah. Apparently, there's 2 different things that have that abbreviation, that acronym BBI. So we got to get BBI back. I need to make. You know, when I was doing the BBIs more regularly and using that term more often, my searches would be at the top, but now they've kind of fallen. Jacobson, G. Jacobson. How can I find your Bricklink store? It's a link in the description.
It's right here.
Should I respond to the other person that asked if I ever reply? Easy Bricks. What's your favorite set? It's the tipper truck now. That's my favorite.
I don't know what my favorite set is.
My favorite set. Are we still recording?
It's funny. I have a favorite theme. But I don't know if my
What's your favorite theme?
Space Police, but I don't know if my favorite set is from that theme.
Yeah. Joseph says 102A, what's 102B? That's a very good question. I don't have. Is it?
Do you have a box? Do you know how you have like the numbers in the alphabet? Do you have one where you have A, but you don't have any of the rest of the alphabet?
What do you mean?
Like you have a
like
you're getting started, but you just never added any, so it's just a randomly something A.
Yeah, there's one of those like that says A that had the SpongeBob sets.
And there's no other.
Yeah, there's no B.
So
there's
what's
no
the
B.
point of putting the A?
I use one of Sarah's little stickers. It's on the other side of that SpongeBob box. It says man, you know me well. It says A. There's no B box anywhere. Oh my. Golden Lego Arsenal. He says, "Hi BrickTsar. I'm looking forward to buy the Metroliner or the Emerald Knight. Which one do you think is better? And do you have any tips to buy them for not more than 400 euros? Which one do you think is better, Metroliner or Emerald Knight?"
I don't know. Well, if you get the Metroliner, you're going to get 9-volt.
Well, if you buy the Emerald Knight, you're only going to get the Emerald Knight in the engine and one passenger car. If you buy the Metroliner, like if you're buying the box set, I should say, you're getting a train with, a locomotive, a dummy locomotive, and a passenger car. You're getting a circle of track.
And it's 9-volt, and you don't have to use batteries.
But no, doesn't come with a speed regulator.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you're buying a...
Oh, well, if you could get a speed regulator, I'd say go Metroliner because you'll never have to worry about batteries.
The Emerald Knight is probably going to be harder to find. I think you can still buy the Metroliner complete cheaper than the Emerald Knight now. To get it for, you should be able to get it for under 400. I bid on one on. It's funny, he left this comment and then I bid on one on
a Metroliner.
Yeah, on Goodwill. I just want to see what it went for. I forgot to check to see if I won. I don't think I won. I think I got outbid.
That would be cool though.
But you just got to keep looking.
You should make an 8-wide Metroliner.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, but you should be able to get it for under 400, I would think. On eBay, if you just keep looking. Van Woot, or is it Van Voot? He says, while you don't collect these themes, do you still buy them for specific parts or to part out?
I guess it was about a certain video you did.
It was the video where the themes I don't collect. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Yeah,
I mean, there's like Lord of the Rings stuff that you got just to part out.
Because they had good bricks in them. And I've been parting out my classic sets. That's what I was doing today, the classics. Yeah, if it's got good parts, I'll buy them on clearance and part them out. I have done that, but I don't collect them. All right, how do I get rid of that?
Yeah.
Tom Yu says, #bat, Lego is often numbered sequentially in number ranges. Today I looked up 6342 and 6344, but discovered that surprisingly 6343 was never used. Do you ever wonder what set in draft an unused number was reserved for? What type of set could that have been that never made it to production? I don't think Lego put that much thought into it. Like this one, set 4011, the banana tipper. That was one that could have been used. So between 0 and 10,000, how many numbers is that?
10,000.
It's 10,001.
Oh, yeah. You guys, yeah.
They actually have numbered in Bricklink. There's some that have the number 0, but I don't think they technically are numbered 0. They just didn't have a number. One of them is the Weetabix Castle. I think it's 00. But do you think they used all the numbers between 0 and 10,000?
No.
No.
I mean, I guess that has to do when it says in draft. Do you think there are sets that were canceled?
Yeah, now there were sets that were canceled. I don't know that they thought to use every number, because the other thing they did is they would reuse numbers.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's got, I don't know how it is, because I mean, because like, what is it like now? Do they just keep adding?
No, they try to put things in a range. Like the Star Wars sets will be in a range. The polybags are in a range of numbers. So they do put some more thought into it now. Like the 10,000s, those are some of your big creator builds and stuff. But I don't think Lego thought about it back in the day with the 4-digit and lower numbers. I'm listening. Moment? So yeah, there's a lot of numbers they never use, but then there's numbers they use multiple times. So it's just, I don't think they were thinking about it. How would you describe a set on Bricklink that has 100% parts complete but missing stickers that span multiple pieces. I just listed my Model Team Mach 2 Redbird rig, but it's missing 2 of the long stickers down the side that span multiple pieces. So, is the sticker a piece?
A sticker sheet is a piece, right?
Right. If you don't have all the stickers, is the set complete?
It is. It's like if you cut a Lego piece in half.
Yeah. So I was looking at a video. Somebody went to like Brickfest. It's not the one we went to, but it was one that was like somewhere else. And somebody had all these vintage sets. But I was like, no stickers, no stickers, no stickers, no stickers. Incorrect parts. So no, I would say, I mean, no, it's definitely not complete for Bricklink, because Bricklink, to be complete, it has to have all the pieces, which include the stickers. So no, you cannot list it as 100% complete if you're missing even one sticker. But people will do it. Will you feed? Oh, this is Axel Plate. He says, I had to read the question several times in my head. He says, Axel Plate says, will you feed the Chima figures to the T-Rexes? I don't know.
Geology Joe.
Is that a Hypercolor shirt you're wearing? No, this is a Robotron shirt.
Who got you that shirt?
You did. My favorite video game. Yeah, I was wearing you know the shirt that shows my armpits are sweaty. That one, the green one, and green and yellow. All right. Jamin Grove says, why don't you use Bricklink's built-in wanted list system? Because it's hard. Paw Patrol News. I know this guy comments all the time on my channel. I feel like he should be commenting on Trains Are Fun. Paw Patrol News. Says, do you get more packages in the mail compared to the ones you send out from Bricklink sales? I can honestly say today we sent more packages out than came in. We didn't get any in the mail. Yes, I think I do ship more as far as number. I don't know if the volume's the same. Like these that are on the table here, the last haul I did, there was 5 or 6 packages, but it could all been in one box. Chris Rizzoni, hey Roz, he says you're finally a grandpa and you're an uncle. He says welcome to the club. He says, did I miss you announcing Sarah was expecting? No, you didn't miss it. You know why?
We didn't say anything.
We didn't announce it. He said, if you did, my apologies. No, we didn't announce it. It was a secret. He says, if you didn't announce it, way to keep a secret. Congratulations. Go hold Milo. I think I will. He's not here right now.
I wish we could.
All right. How much do you... Oh, wait. This is what you see. I get it.
I was... Oh, my goodness.
or Watuck. He says, how much do you reuse and recycle packaging?
A lot.
What do I tell you when you're building sets?
Keep the box.
No, keep the bags. Yeah. Keep the bags. Dad bod. What a name.
He got Mtron logo.
Yeah, I always get him confused with Mtron Not. He says, I'm wondering if there's an interest in or collectors of Scala out there. I've recently acquired what I consider a rather large lot of sets and boxes. It's very difficult to find comparables, or anything for sale in the States at all. Is this because of rarity or because everyone hates it and thinks it's creepy? Either could be true of this.
I think it's one of those themes where people could have it, but it's like in a box somewhere and they don't think to sell it.
Yeah. It's a classic case of it's rare. It's unusual to find a large lot of it sealed or even complete. But there's no demand.
It's like Snap.
Yeah, the only people that, it's like Snap. So it's only people like me that are collectors are like looking for it. So there are people that collect Scala, just like there are people that collect Belleville and Fabuland. I think Scala on that scale,
I feel like if
less.
If Bionicle didn't have the community, it'd be the same way.
Yeah. So I think of the girls' themes, that one is above Clickett's, but below Belleville, Fabuland, and what's the other one? Definitely below Friends.
Yeah.
But trying to think old themes. But if it just also depends, because the early Scala that had the bracelets and stuff, those are to me are more collectible than the ones that had the non-Lego compatible parts. You just gotta. It's one of those that you just, if you want to sell it for a good price, you just gotta be patient. Too.
Yeah.
I don't know why I saved that one. I cannot. Giselette. I can never say her name.
Giselette.
Wait, where's the question here? Was that a question?
No, I think she was just.
I don't know why I saved that message. Oh, I know what it is. These are all from the video of when the guy thought I didn't like trains because I wasn't excited enough. I'm wondering, hey kids, look at this train! Woo! I hate that. God, it's so annoying. But yeah, the Emerald Knigget, which you just broke.
I didn't break it.
It's a nice train.
It's got a big motor on the inside.
So everybody's been telling me that they did an update on that, and like, where have I been? Why did I not? Have we run this before?
I have no idea.
You don't even remember. You know what? You might not. You might have been a kid when the last time I ran it.
What's that come out? Year come out 2009.
2009. So
see, I'm telling you, 2009 was a good Lego year. The Emerald Knight. That's what I'm trying to say. You got Space Police, Emerald Knight. You got Atlantis, Power Miners. All that was 2009. Right.
So it ran decent when I got it, but it doesn't run good now. And they said that they did an update to the gearing. Lego did it. I don't know. My copy of the instructions came with the set.
Because it's like.
Yeah, it's uneven.
I think 2009 was peak Lego year, and now it's slowly declined since then.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll get good sets, but like we're not getting good themes, you know? You know, that's exactly what it is. Good sets, but not good themes.
I hate it when I get the comments. You remember the Crocodile Locomotive? I don't have it up here.
That one?
Hey, I do have it up here. The people were like, they were like, if you take the rubber bands off, it won't derail. You remember that?
Ours isn't derailing.
I know. I just got somebody comment that the other day.
I wonder who started that whole thing.
I'm like,
joking.
I always respond, if you build it right, it doesn't derail. I'm like,
is that the last good train that they've made so far?
Yeah. They haven't come up.
What year did that come out?
Just a year or two ago.
So they're still making good trains.
Dude, that was the only one they made. They could make more.
The boy don't make trains no more.
Okay, you're right.
Look, you get all these trains, and I'm stuck with one set.
One train set.
And it's not really that great besides the minifigures.
But did you remember when I set up the track in the living room?
Nice.
And I ran the.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I ran I got a video running the Crocodile Locomotive, and I set it up. You know how we got rugs and stuff and different elevations.
Didn't derail.
There were crossings that didn't derail.
But the Emerald Knight didn't even move.
Well, the Emerald Knight, I built it in 2009.
When's the last time you taken it apart?
I've never taken it apart.
You should take it apart one day just to.
So I was thinking about rebuilding it and see what happens. But like everybody said, there is a fault with the gearing on the underside, and that Lego did something to improve it. Because this was actually designed by Jamie, who I don't think was a train guy, but he designed a beautiful train. It shows that you don't have to be a train expert to build a beautiful train. All right, so that's the BrickTsar answer thing. You have anything you need to tell anybody out there? Why do you always turn around?
Because like this is how
it's like the camera's right there, and you're like, hey.
It jogs my memory when I look at stuff back here.
Oh, look, it's Jean-Luc Picard.
No, it's Locutus.
All right, so we've been watching Picard, and this is why you need to make your own podcast.
I got my own podcast.
That you've
and I have a fan base, too.
You actually got, you also have advertisers.
My fan base is just my friends that know about it.
I want you to do another one. I want to get on there and talk about Picard, because I really hate that show. That's Charlie.
I'm not even excited for Strange New Worlds anymore.
And aren't you just thankful though? The one thing that you have going for you is you've not watched any of Discovery.
Oh, I don't plan to.
I highly recommend not watching it.
Isn't it funny? I mean, I know Lower Decks disrespects a lot of Star Trek, but honestly, out of everything I've seen, that show is the closest to original Star Trek we've got since probably Voyager.
Yeah.
Or the J.J. Abrams movies.
So how would you rank Star Trek series?
I would put, I don't know, I would have to put TNG before the original series.
I think TNG is the best. But
and then,
but some people like Deep Space Nine better. But I'm like, where are they going?
Deep Space Nine. I mean, Deep Space Nine as a show overall, not that good, but it has some of the best episodes ever of any Star Trek ever.
And Worf actually want to fight.
I've heard that before. Like, there's some good Q episodes. There's some good like time travel stuff.
Okay.
It's kind of like how Doctor Who was, where you know,
it was more of an acquired taste, I think, and I think some of the early episodes I lost interest in it.
Okay, so shows I put TNG, the original series, probably Voyager.
Even though you haven't watched it.
I mean, I like Voyager.
Voyager,
and then the rest could be any
so,
order.
So then it would be Deep Space Nine. What else is there?
I put Enterprise below.
I never got into Enterprise. And what's the other one?
That's it.
Discovery.
I put Discovery and then Picard.
Discovery could have been really good.
Okay, this is my list.
Discovery could have been good.
You got TNG, the original series, Voyager, and then Deep Space Nine, and then Enterprise, and then Lower Decks, and then I guess Discovery and Picard.
We'll do
but
retcon.
You know what's nice? I have the privilege of being able to enjoy the movies in theaters.
Yeah.
Like we saw Voyage Home.
Yeah.
It's making up for the only of the new movies I saw was Beyond, and Star Trek Beyond's not my favorite movie.
Was that the one I was watching?
Yeah, I wanted to see. I remember I had the chance to see Into Darkness, and we didn't know it was Khan. Well, you kind of figured it out, but like I was sick that night, and I was so disappointed.
So you never saw it in the theater?
No, but you and Sarah went and saw it.
Oh,
I remember you guys leaving to see it, and I was sitting on the sofa like,
You were like, Khan!
I was so disappointed. But I watched it. Oh my God, I liked that movie. Watching Picard and Discovery, I mean, I already like the J.J. Abrams movies, but I have an even more profound respect for those movies than I did before watching.
Well, can you imagine if your only experience with Star Trek was Discovery and Picard? You'd probably think these other things were amazing.
Or could you imagine if you think Discovery and Picard are amazing,
Star Trek.
and then you watch the old stuff, and you're like, this is boring.
I think that's what happens.
Oh, but it's like,
well, you know how like
the worst episode of a Diana Troy episode with her mom is better than anything that Picard
he
has.
always been watching. He's like, oh gosh, the Troy episode.
Or a Worf episode would be better than anything.
Some of the Worf episodes are actually good, but it's kind of when you get into all that. Yeah, there's
annoying Klingon stuff.
I know why it's annoying to you, but
I don't skip any Data episodes though.
Data episodes were always the best.
Even if they
who's more annoying than Worf?
The guy from A-Team.
Well, yeah.
I would watch his episodes.
Ridge episodes are kind
Who's more annoying than Worf?
Wesley.
Oh, I'm glad they wrote him out. But look, I got to see Voyage Home in theaters, which is my favorite Star Trek movie, and then I'm going to get to see the motion picture, which is everyone's least favorite movie, but I think it's going to be really cool.
You get to see the child molester.
Oh, why would you say that?
Sorry.
and then we'll get to see Wrath of Khan, which is the best movie.
Yeah. All right, so that's another wonderful episode of BrickTsar Answer Thingy that got totally sidetracked into Star Trek.
Is that Alien versus Predator and Terminator?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this video is not sponsored by Whatnot, which I need to figure out so I can get rid of all these crap comic books down here.
I will make another video.
All right, you said that last time. Subscribe and check us out on all the podcasting platforms, which is only Spotify right now. As it continues.